Hello, thank you for joining me one more time. Today we're going to be talking about what do you need for sublimation. Um, as you already know, when you look for sublimation, you look for things. There's a lot of things out there that people say that you need, but on reality, it's depending on what you're doing. What you really need to start your own business of sublimation is definitely you need a printer. We use the EcoTank Epson. I have the ET20 2803. You don't use the ink that comes with it. You use sublimation ink. There comes different printers for different things that you can use depending on the size of your business. I had the 2803 used a lot by people that are starting with. For me, it has been great. I have been able to deal with it, and I have not had no issues, so I still have that one. The ink that you will use is sublimation. The Hippo brand is really good. It comes in the bottle that you can just kind of look like similar to the ones that come with the printer, or you can buy this one which you put in with a syringe. Why I have this one? Because it's a $10 to $12 different price, and to be honest, I don't mind the few more seconds that I have to use to put it in. So I save the money and I get this one. The other thing that you need is the paper. There's different kind of paper. I use a lot the HTV Run paper. It says it's on the back, but there's other kinds, like this one is pink on the back and some are blue in the back and then white in the front. So you can use different type of paper. I get it on Amazon. Same with the ink. I get it on Amazon, and you just put sublimation ink or sublimation paper and you will be able to find one. I have one of these to cut around my designs. One of the reasons why I use it is because sometimes the printer can bleed and get in the corners and you cannot see it. So even if it's a full page design, I still cut around. That way I don't have a little spot of ink. Whenever you're looking for the design, you need to make sure and understand that you want to print in light color shirts, because the ink is going to go into the shirt. So the shirt or the color of the shirt is going to affect your design. And your printer doesn't print white, so take that in consideration. It doesn't print white. So when making a design, you want to make sure that that you take all that in consideration. So that's why white and light colors are so popular. When you're looking for your blanks in Amazon, literally you put sublimation blanks and you can find everything and everything out there to sublimate. You want to make sure that the material is made to sublimate. You don't want to sublimate in something that is not meant for it, because it will take the ink, but at the moment that you wash it, it will go away. And some material will hold it a little bit longer, so you will wash it once or twice and you're still good, but it will start fading and fading and fading until it is all gone. It really adheres to polyester, so you want polyester. So some example of you can have flags, you can have coasters, you can have these little circle ones. They're about 3 inches. They're perfect for keychains. They're perfect for ornaments, and you can do a lot of things with them. You can get creative, and obviously the famous tumbler. One thing about the tumbler, make sure that you look for a flat edge. Some of them are kind of curved and they're difficult to sublimate when they're curved. So I like the flat one because my design lies flat, and when I put the tape, I put it around here, in the middle and in the bottom, and it's all laying down flat, and I don't have to worry about ghosting and shadowing and crazy things. The other thing that you really need is tape. Obviously, you're gonna be doing coasters or earrings or keychains, ornaments, things like that. You need to tape the design to whatever you're doing. And if you're doing a design that maybe you cut it in half because you wanted to do it bigger, you need tape to hold it in place. Talking about that, don't be afraid of cutting a design on half to make it bigger and take a half of the design in one page and then the other half in the other half of the page. Get creative. And you see a design that it says that is for a shirt and you will love it in a tumbler, go ahead and put it in a tumbler. Don't follow all the rules like you cannot break it. You can break them. Get creative. This is all about getting creative. So we're gonna be doing a flag. I'm actually recording this after I made the flag. So we're gonna be making this flag, and the design was literally, it was little, right? So I cut it, I print this in one page, and then all these I print in another page, and I cut it between them so I could disperse a little bit different and kind of grab the whole flag to have the design and the whole flag. So this is how it prints, and you can see how vibrant are the colors and how pretty everything look. So let's gonna see how to do. Oh, I'm jumping. Don't forget you need a heat press. I'm not recording all this, so I'm saying it now. You need a heat press. The heat press, there is a ton out there. I'm gonna put a few examples on the video so you can see it. Same with the papers and the blanks and the things so you can see it. I'm gonna be putting pictures, but it's up to you. Do a little bit of research. From everything that I have, to be honest, the only thing that I would have changed is the heat press, and now the type of it, the size of it. I grabbed the 12 by 12 one. Knowing what I know now, I would have preferred to have the 15 by 15 one, but I make it work with the one that I have. It's not crazy, just sometimes I have to press the first half and the other half, which I had to do it with this one. So I would say with the press, big is good. If you want to go ahead and invest in a bigger one now, that's one of the things that I wish I would have done. So here, let's gonna do something very quick to see how to do sublimation. First, I'm cutting my design. I'm removing all the edges to avoid any ink getting in on my blank. Now I'm marking the center of my item. I'm folding in four, and that way I have. Then I'm gonna take all the links out because it can damage the design, affect the design. Then I'm gonna press to remove all humidity, like for 5 seconds. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and place my design where I want it. I fold on half so I know where is my half of my design, and that way I can align. I'm measuring the sides to make sure it's the same distance from the design to the edge. I'm pressing. I'm using 345 for 60 seconds to press. That's my go-to temp, by the way, 345 and 60. I use it mostly for everything. So here I am putting the other half of my design. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. I'm not gonna press over whatever I press already, so I will not damage it. And here we have it. Thank you for watching.